Hello, my name is Mitch and I'm here to give a little tutorial lesson about how to drive a manual shift gearbox car, because I know in the United States most of the cars are automatic cars. In Europe and other countries in the world, most people drive manual shifted cars. It's sometimes difficult to know or to understand how a manual shifted car works, especially in the beginning. So I will try and give you a first instruction lesson about what to do and what not to do when you are about to drive a manual shifted car. So first of all, you are inside the car, for sure. You make sure that you, as you can see, I hope, you press the clutch all the way down. All the way down, because there's a certain point, if you let it go, there's a certain point where the clutch comes to work. So you have to press it all the way down to be sure that you don't activate any moving parts in the transmission. Then, for all safety, normally you only press the clutch, but for all safety, for beginners who never driven before, also press the brake button. Brake pedal, excuse me. So, put both feet on them. Then, if you have a key, you just start the car with your ignition. If you don't have a key, you start the car just like I do. You keep both pedals pressed in. As you can see, the car has started and is now revving at stationary level. What you want to do is you be sure that your gearbox was in neutral when you started. Neutral means you haven't selected any gear, so just in the middle where there's no intervenience. While you keep your both feet pressed on the clutch and on the brake pedal, select first gear. Then just keep your feet the same way. If you are starting to drive, be sure to keep your right foot on the brake pedal and try to loosen up the pedal on the left side, the clutch pedal, a little tiny bit at a time. And at a certain point, when you go higher, you will notice that the revs will fall down. That's the point where the clutch is actually working. First gear is coming into place, and you will notice, as you can see, that the revs are changing. But because you press the pedal, the braking pedal, you don't move. If you wouldn't have pressed the brake pedal, you would be stalling or would be going forward. Keep doing that until you find out the perfect spot where the clutch actually comes into work, where you get power from the car, a little bit power. Don't release the clutch pedal very brusque or you have to really do it slowly. Once you've noticed where it begins to get grip, so if the rev counter goes down, you release the brake pedal and you give a little bit gas. That's the right pedal, of course. That's the same for every car, automatic or not. Just give it some revs. Not too much, because otherwise you will have burning tires, screaming tires, burnouts, and you don't want to have that. So that's the first lesson. Keep repeating that lesson. Keep your right foot on the brake pedal and release the clutch until you notice that power is coming to the car and the revs are actually falling down. So that's the first basic step. Keep repeating that. If the revs are going down, release the brake pedal and see how you move. With a diesel engine, you will move automatically. With a gasoline engine, you might have to apply a little bit of gas to get moving forward. So that was it for today. I hope this helps, and I'll be back for more in the future.